The theory of natural selection states that only the strongest and fittest survive in order to pass on their legacy, while the weak are subjugated to suffering or extinction. It led many people to conclude that there is no God, atheism, or that God merely created the universe and then stepped aside, allowing it to operate on its own without any divine intervention. This belief, known as deism, holds that God neither performs miracles nor holds humanity accountable, and that the laws of nature cannot be altered by miracles. For example, an apple rising toward a tree without an external force instead of falling due to gravity. This scientific theory goes against the Quran. Allah says, "And how many a generation before them did we destroy, who were greater than them in striking power, and had explored throughout the lands? Is there any place of escape?" Surah Qaf 50, verse 36. And how many a generation have we destroyed before them who were better in wealth, goods, and outward appearance? Surah Maryam 19, verse 74. See they not how many a generation we destroyed before them, whom we had established in the earth more firmly than we have established you. Surah Al-An'am, chapter 6, verse 6. Allah had destroyed before him of generations those who were greater than him in power and greater in accumulation of wealth. One of the surahs, Surah Al-Qasas 28, verse 78. Allah talks about those who were weak, and we wanted to confer favor upon those who were oppressed in the land, and make them leaders and make them inheritors, and establish them in the land, and show Pharaoh and his minister Haman and their soldiers through them that which they had feared. Chapter 28, verse 5 to 6. Allah says, "And we caused the people who had been oppressed to inherit the eastern and western parts of the land, which we had blessed, and the good word of your Lord was fulfilled for the children of Israel, because of what they had patiently endured. And we destroyed all that Pharaoh and his people were making and what they were producing." Quran chapter 7, verse 137. How Allah made the children of Israel the inheritors of the east and the west after they were persecuted in the land, even aided them with miracles. Allah says, "So inspired Moses, strike the sea with your staff, and the sea was split. Each part was like a huge mountain." Verse 36, chapter 26.